Good day. So our topic for today is about array. So before we code our array program, so we will discuss first what is an array. So an array contains multiple objects of identical types stored sequentially in memory. So we can store objects of the same name and of the same type. For example, a variable is declared as name, so we can store different objects. Okay, so example, how to declare an array. It's int name then we have the array size. Okay, or you can declare a name with an array size. We can also declare name with array size and initial value. Okay, example. So we have here Chris. So we have here Topher, Anna, we have Rose, and Apple. Okay, so meaning we have an array, which is the array name, which then we have here the array size and the elements. So in our simulation, in our program, okay, so we have here the variable name, then we have here the index, and the elements. Okay, so for example, our index 0 contains the word Chris. Our index 1 contains Topher. Okay, next 2 Anna, next 3 Rose, 4 Apple. So take note that in our array, index is start with 0. So we have the array size 5, so meaning 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. So if we will count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we have 5 storage for our elements. So we have here 0, index 0 is equal to Chris, 1 Topher, 2 Anna, 3 Rose, 4 Apple. So how can we access our element? So we can access through its index. For example, we want to get the value of x, name, index 2. So meaning x now is equal to Anna. Okay, you can also direct cout name sub 2 or name sub 1. So meaning it will display the value or the element topper. Okay, so maybe we can now start our program. Okay, so we have the basic structure of C++. If you're new with this structure, so please watch our previous videos posted in our YT. Okay, so to start with, we have to declare our variable. Okay, so our variable is int num. For example, we have 5. So we have to initialize our variable or our array. Example 3, 6, 2. Okay. Then int sum is equal to 0. Then we have our CTR or the counter. So we can declare counter here, or we can declare our counter in our loop. So we have our for loop. So int CTR is equal to 1, CTR less than equal to 5 or less than 5. CTR is equal to 0. Okay, so why 0? Because we will follow the index of our array. Okay, and next CTR plus plus. Okay, so the body of loop, what we will do is cout input number. Okay, then next we have here, we will display the initialize value of an array, of our array. So we have num. So what is the value of num? So the value depends on our CTR, or the index depends on our CTR. Okay, then we have to compute for the sum plus equal to num CTR. Okay, So the same as sum is equal to sum plus num ctr. Okay, so I think that's it. So we have to display now the total value, or the total sum. So we have here the value is and then sum. Okay, so I think we need an end L here, end L. Yan. Okay, save. Then we are ready to execute our program. So in our video, we cannot see the pie menu. So all we have to do is to click execute, then compile and run. Okay, so the output for our program, so input 3, input 6, input number 6, input number 2, number 7, 4, and the total value is 22. Okay, so let's try again another program. Okay, so what if we declare only our array? Okay, so we want to input from our keyboard, not from an initialized array. So we have to cin, okay, then num our ctr, that's it. Okay, so save, execute, compile and run. Okay, 4 6 3 2 8. So our total value is 23. Okay, so another one, let's try again to make it sure. 1 9 1 4 6 2, so it should be 22. Okay, so if you want some editing, okay, so we can include ctr plus 1. Okay, so as you can see, we have here input number 1. So for example, input number 2, 8. Okay, 26. Okay, that's it. See you in our next video for more C++ program.